welcome back or welcome if you're new. Today we're going to be going to Target because the new Studio Mcgee and Hearth Hand lines have just released the day after Christmas. I know, I have my own thoughts about that, but I've had the opportunity to go into the stores. I went to several of my local Target stores to see what's out in the collection in stores, and I was pleasantly surprised to see a good amount. So I'm going to walk you through to show you some of the finds that I found. And at the end of the video, I'm going to show you a little haul of the things that I did pick up. I know that after the holidays, you know, you have a lot going on and maybe you haven't had a chance to go into your local Target store and just browse around the aisles, or maybe you've had because you just needed to get out the house. I understand, but hopefully that you'll enjoy this video and shopping along with me, and I will see you very soon to show you what I got. So let's go shopping. Start with Hearth Hand, and I'm going to try to show you items that I know are from the new collection because a lot of the stuff is all mixed together. So I'm going to try to show you things that I know for a fact are from the new line, and this is one of them. This is a little shelf that you can add to your wall, and I just thought it was so nice. I think it's a little small, but it would work great like in a bathroom or maybe in an office or something like that. But I was surprised to see this in store along with this clock. I really like this clock, and I'm not sure if I want to get it or not, but as usual, there are a lot of greenery and floral options in this collection, and they never disappoint. So there's these options for floral arrangements. These are greenery arrangements, and then there's smaller potted plants that I think are nice. There's hanging plants. There's lots of options in this collection this year. This shelf is also part of the new collection, and it's really great if you want to have a little space to hang your coat or your purse and also have a little shelf to decorate. So I think that's really nice. There's lots of new picture frames, and so this is one of the options, and then there's also another one that you'll see later on that was at a different store. I thought this was really cute and unique. This is a candle holder for a taper candle. And then, as usual, like I said before, lots of great greenery, and you're going to see more in a few other stores because this store only had this one here. Hearth Hand always has great new finds for your kitchen. I really like this salt and pepper canister set. I think it's really unique. And there's lots of new canisters for coffee and other items as well. And also there's a lot of marble pieces. So there's also some brass and wood pieces. There's just a lot of options depending on your own unique style. I think there's a lot of options for you to choose from. As you can see, there's a few different coffee options. And then like I was saying before, there's some marble and wood collection. And so you have the salt and pepper as well as a coaster set. And then earlier I showed a utensil crock. So depending on what you like, I really like that there's different alternatives for you. Everything's not the same. I did see this online and I thought that it had a lot of promise, but it's really thin. It doesn't feel so nice. It's great for texture, but if you're looking for something for comfort, I would not recommend it. I also like this blue one for texture. Of course, I've never found a blue and white stripe I didn't like. So I really do like this one. I probably would get this one over the other one. And then of course, more stripes. I love stripes. Hello, my name is Aria. I love stripes. This is a little trinket dish and it is really tiny. And online, it looked like it was a little bit larger. So I was a little bit surprised by how small it was, but I guess, it is a trinket dish. How big should it be? I really like the look of these eucalyptus stems, and I think they're going to be a big hit this season. And as well as the stems, there's this beautiful wreath. I really do love this wreath. It is so pretty. So I think I might end up getting that. This is a really nice option. If you don't have the one from Studio Mcgee that I have in my collection that came out a couple of years ago, this is a great alternative if you want to get that same look as that smoky vase. And then I like this candelabra. It's really pretty. Looking for a cozy throw, this is the one to go with. I love the texture and it is so thick and comfortable. It is a little pricey, but if that's something that you're looking for, I definitely recommend this one. And there are a few lamps in the collection, but I only saw this one in stores. You'll see it a little bit closer in a moment, but there are a few lamps that are online that I really like as well. I apologize. I think I shared this earlier in the video, but clearly I like it. I am probably going to come back and get this. I just didn't feel like it was something I had to have right now. Now, this green vase is really nice, and it comes in 3 sizes, I believe. In the stores, I only saw 2, but there is either a medium or a smaller size. I can't recall. And then this mirror is new as well, and I really do like that. And another thing that I did like is a lot of the candles. They smell so yummy. They're really good. But what I like is that there's so many options for the different canisters, and so they're very decorative. And so they, I think, can warrant a little bit of the higher price point just because there's so many options for you. But I really do like Hearth Hand candles. And then, like I was saying before, lots of greenery. They're really pretty for the spring. There's not a whole lot of options, but most of them look pretty realistic and are, to me, maybe worth the money. The only ones that I would say probably weren't so great for the money are these white flowers. I'm not sure, but they just seem like they look very artificial to me. So I personally would not suggest buying these, but that's just my personal opinion. And then I have a wreath that's very similar to this one I got last year, so I'm not going to buy that this year. But so many great finds in the Hearth Hand line. Moving on to Studio Mcgee, when I went to 3 different Targets and there wasn't a lot that they put out for the collection. So I feel like I could show you a whole lot more of Hearth Hand than I could in Studio Mcgee. But the Studio Mcgee line has a few new lamps. So I really like this lamp. I think this one was about $60 and I really like the bottom of the lamp especially. And lots of pillows. To me, Studio Mcgee always does really well with pillows. This is one that I really wanted from the time that I saw it on the website. And one of the things that I like is that all of the covers, almost all of the covers are removable. So that's really good for replacing the inserts as well as for storage. So lots of pillow options and lots of plants and greenery and floral options as well. One thing I've noticed with this collection is that Studio Mcgee is leaning more into the Easter items, and so there's not a lot in store, but I did see this bunny, and oh my gosh, I hope that if you have small children, maybe not get the little Easter bunny because it is very heavy, and I can see that being thrown around is not going to be a good look. So maybe not to get that, but one thing I do have my eye on is this. I feel like the camera's not doing it any justice how beautiful that piece of art is. I definitely have that on my wish list. I was really excited to see this lamp in person, and I really do love the woven detail. I'm not so much of a fan of a pleated lampshade, but it is a little bit pricey at $70, and for it to be a little bit small, I don't love that so much. I'll show it to you a little bit later and you can get a better idea of the scale. One thing I love from the collection is this pot. I think it is so, so nice, and it's very similar to one that I have from Hearth Hand, but that is no longer sold. I love the texture. I also love this floral lumbar pillow. I think that would be so perfect for spring. I'm going to wait a little bit on it because I'm not sure what I want to do as far as what direction I want to go with my spring decor, but I do really like that. And then this one also goes with that other one that I just showed, but this is more of a vase. It has that like imperfections that I think can be unique if that's what you like. And then it also comes with this little bowl option, so that'd be great to have like a little filler and just have a little display moment on your coffee table or on any other type of display actually. And then Studio Mcgee always has really nice art. And one thing that I didn't really like this. I feel like this looks a little bit faux and but one thing I did love was this olive tree, little olive branch arrangement. I really like it. It's really good size, and online it looks a lot smaller than what it is, so I think that's a really good one. And then every year or lately they've come out with these little boxes that come in these sets, so I think that was really nice if you like that. I have the green version from last year, so I didn't feel the need to get the brown one this year. I do want to save up for is this tree. I think this tree is so nice. It's a good height, and I feel like it looks very realistic. And then as a bonus, it comes in this wooden basket, or woven basket, excuse me. So this is something that I definitely want to work my way up to if I can. Maybe it'll be a good sale, but I really do like this tree. And I usually do like a lot of the trees that she has in her collections. And then here you're going to see another look at that lamp so you can get an idea of the scale. This little table does come with the collection as well, but you can get a good idea of how small this lamp is. So depending on what you need, I mean, it may work great for you. For the price point, I would love it if it was a little bit larger. I don't think I've ever met a stripe that I don't like, especially on a throw blanket, and I really do like this. I don't really decorate with green outside of the holidays, but I'm really drawn to this, and it feels really nice. It's not too thick, not too thin, so that might be on my list. Last but not least are these candles. These are actually candles in these little vessels. I love the vessel that they come in. I love the texture, and they're very unique, so that's a great find. Okay, so now that we have come back from the store, found some really good finds, I'm going to show you a few of the things that I picked up from both of the collections in no particular order, but I think I'm just going to start with Studio Mcgee because I think I got equal amounts of things. It's not the point. So we're going to start with Studio Mcgee. So starting with this vase. When I saw this vase, I was like, okay, I really, really like it. Now, is this very similar to the vase that I already have from Hearth Hand? Yes, it is. However, I like that this has actually a little bit more weight to it, but I love the texture. That makes it a little bit different. And I'm looking at my Hearth Hand vase on my shelf right now. And yes, it is very similar, but I love it. So that's okay with me. I definitely don't, well, you never know, but I don't intend to like actually put items in it. I really just tend to use it like as shelf decor, but you never know. It will look great with flowers in it, or greenery, so we'll see. But I got this, this was $25. Now they do have, as you saw, they have this as more of a rounder, like a vase. I didn't really like that one so much because I don't like the shape of it. I feel like it's not perfectly, some things I can handle not being like perfectly done, and then some things I'm like, okay, well, no. So it falls into the no category for me. There's also a really nice bowl that you can have from this line as well, but I really liked this. So I think I'm saying a long way of saying that I really like this, and this is what I picked up from Studio Mcgee. I'm gonna try to cut down the talking. I also picked up this from the line from Studio Mcgee. I wasn't really intending on buying it because I just felt like, okay, well, everybody's gonna buy that. But that was before I actually saw it in store. When I saw it online, I was like, oh, okay, it's okay. It's not amazing, but I actually like it more in person. And when I was in one of the last stores that I was shopping in, I saw that somebody had it in their cart, and I was like, okay, I really like that. And then I saw something flying. You probably see it too. And then it was only one left. And out of all the stores that I went to yesterday, this was the only one. So I was like, let me go ahead and grab it and I'll see if I love it. What I like about an olive stem is that it's so neutral. It's perfect for everyday decor. And I think it just can go all year long. So this is definitely a good staple piece. And this was $35, a little bit more than what I would have liked to spend. I would have preferred just maybe like $25 or $20. But I think there's a really good all year piece. And so if you're looking at, sometimes whenever you divide, you know, girl math, when you divide it like what you buy, like for what you wear, you're like, okay, well, how many times am I gonna wear it? Do I get my price per wear? Same thing. If it's something that you're gonna use for all year long, then I think that's, in the scheme of things, that's not too bad. So I got this. And then the last thing that I got from Studio Mcgee is I got one of these rugs that you can either use to layer or you can use as an indoor rug. I've had some that she's had it from previous years, and they got kind of beat up because I would put them in front of our door, like as an entryway, not outside, and they get really messy from my husband's boots. But I'm actually going to end up using it this way as it's pictured. So I'm going to use it underneath my doormat now that it's after the holiday season. I'm going to put my everyday mat, which is also from Target. It's the Home Sweet Home mat. And so I'm just going to put that on top of this, and then that's going to be perfect. But I really like these. These are actually really affordable. I think it's $20. But I really, she almost always has one of these in her collections, at least for the spring and fall, not necessarily for holiday. But I really like this, and so I'm glad that I was able to get this when I saw it in store. Moving on to Hearth Hand, I definitely have a lot of items in my kitchen that are from Hearth Hand. Like if she wanted to, Joanna, Target, you could sponsor my kitchen because so much of my kitchen is from your line. But when I saw these in store, I knew that I had to have them. I just thought they were so cute. And especially I saw them when I first saw them online. I was like, I think I might want to get that. And then when I saw it in store, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely getting this. So I actually ordered this for in-store pickup prior to me doing my shopping. And so one of the stores that I was at, I picked it up at that location. But I just think that it's so cute. And I do already have a salt and pepper set like this. That's also from Hearth Hand. But it's nice to switch things out every now and then. So I'm going to switch those out for these and just get a little different colors going on in my kitchen. So I definitely like these. These were $14.99. One of the first items that I picked up from the collection and I knew that I was going to get was this little clock from Hearth Hand. You did not see this in my shop with me's because by the time that I was able to do the filming, I didn't see this in any of my stores. I actually picked this up a few days ago when I was just in Target for another reason. And I was like, let me just pop over there and see what they have in my store. Because, you know, you never know how stocked they're going to be, you know, after the holidays. But they were actually getting pretty stocked. But yeah, I got this clock. I love it. I knew as soon as I saw it on the website that I was going to get it. It's $14.99. I think it makes a little cute little accent piece. And I have like a mini obsession with clocks. So I had to get this. I just thought it was just really nice and stately. So this is going to be on my shelves. And then last, I have this little pot, this little potted plant from Hearth Hand. Hearth Hand always does really great when it comes to greenery, in my opinion. I always end up getting some type of greenery or spring florals or winter, anything. I love Hearth Hand's greenery, and I like that this one comes in this pot. So I like the pot, the color of the pot. This one, it comes in two sizes. It's the smaller of the two. This one I believe was $24.99, and the other one I think is $34.99. And honestly, to me, there's not a huge difference in the sizes. So it's not a market difference. So if you ask me, depending on where you're going to use it, I say get the smaller one, just me personally. But I really like it, and I love the greenery. I think it also, again, is one of those things that can go all year long. This doesn't have to be spring. This is, to me, everyday decor. So I picked this up, and I really, really am glad that I got this purchase. So that wraps up everything that I picked up from Target for now. Again, because of the timing of it, I can't do but so much. I really wanted to limit what I was getting, but thankfully I had some gift cards that I had set aside so that I could indulge a little bit. I did pick up a few things, and I will show another video of shopping for Valentine's decor because they already were putting out Valentine's things, and those items tend to go pretty quickly. So I did grab a couple things, so I'll show those in that video when I do share some of the Target Valentine's decor. If you want to see what I got before then, you'll just have to check out my LTK because I will have it there. I'll also share some things in my Target storefront. I'll have that link down in the description box below. But I hope that you enjoyed shopping with me. I hope you got some good ideas for maybe what you might want to see in your home as you transition into 2024. I don't know about you, but for me, I like to, it's one thing to see things on the website, but sometimes I just need to see things in store. And if your store doesn't have the items, then, you know, it's nice to watch these kind of videos to see what's available and what things really look like in person. So I hope that you found this helpful today for that purpose. Or if you just wanted to come and spend some shopping time with me, I appreciate you for that as well. I will see you in my next video, and I hope that you have a great start to your new year. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, guys.